Hey, how's everybody doing, huh? What is it? It's Tuesday night, right? Yeah, we don't do days around here. So, welcome everybody. Come on in. Donna's here. She's got her computer so we can look at the chat together. So, what we're going to do tonight, once everybody gets in, is as those of you who have been around here long enough know, this is my 10th season of this insanity on this channel. And long story short is, before the season started, I made all the first 2 or 3 years of all the videos, I made them members only. And since that happened, since Donna's a member, she's been getting my old skit videos in her feed on a daily basis. And apparently they were funny. So what we decided to do was, wanted to do something different tonight. And we're just going to take a look back. We've got, I think, 4 or 5 videos lined up, some of the older stuff, and just kind of watch it together, hang out, and make fun of what the quality's not that good. That's for sure. Apparently I didn't know how to edit at that point. So instead of there's parts of the video where I'm explaining things that I wouldn't have to explain if I knew how to edit things together. It's pretty obnoxiously amateur hour, but Donna says they were funny. I catch her in there laughing all the time. And I say, who's that good-looking guy you're always watching on YouTube that's making you laugh? I got something to worry about. And this is about the longest in the relationship that we've been together that she hasn't spoken. It's been at least a minute. Well, somebody please say something to Miss Donna, because I think Miss Jaws I think she's got a little bit of stage fright right about now. What's that? What do they get? Frozen? What is that? What they get?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this should be a lot of fun. I've got my coffee. Hey, Burned Oil.
Let's give a few more minutes. But I started watching these when we started dating. Actually, I did a little recon, see what I was getting myself into.
And she stuck around.
Yeah, he's hilarious. And if you guys like it, we'll do some more.
Yeah, so there's a Hockey with Rocky. I think that's the first one we're doing. And is that the first one we're doing? I think so. Maybe.
No. Yeah, because it was either that or you did the cab.
Right, the cab. Yeah, we got something that way too.
Now, I would like to know if you guys could maybe drop in the comments, the chat, how long have you been here? How long have you been watching the channel? Or maybe how long you've been a Panthers fan, because this will be the 10th year. So
yeah, this is my 10th season of doing this, and this channel's gone through so many damn changes over the years. Now, for those of you who are new, you'll see a young Kyle.
2023.
You will see an even younger Matthias, and you'll see Fluffy. Fluffy is in one of the videos with Matthias. And I believe the one is with the accent from Francisco, right? Before I did the Francisco puppet, the one where I talk like this, that guy, before I did that with the puppet, I actually had done some skit videos with Kyle while using that accent. So that accent is my grandfather's voice. My grandfather was raised in Puerto Rico. And then he married an Orthodox Jewish woman who forbid Spanish to be spoken in the house. And so what he agreed to was to not speak Spanish in the house, but then everywhere else he went, he spoke Spanish. And so even on the day that he died, he would talk like this. You don't even know what he's saying because it don't even sound like he's been in America for a week. And to the point where even my dad would be like, what, Dad? What? Like the accent remained so thick that even his own son at 87 years old when Pop died still would have trouble catching on to what he was saying.
So these guys are pretty new so far, 2023, 4 years. So these go back 8 years ago. 8 years? Yeah, I think they say 8 years ago on the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll give it a few more minutes. For
Halloween 2026 will be the 10th season, but not
it's
being the channel,
right?
Streaming. You've been streaming for.
Well, this is the 10th season. It's weird how it works out, where it's only 9 years but 10 seasons. But obviously, each year kind of ends up counting. You know, you got 16, 17, 17, 18, so it all ends up running together. Yeah. Somebody had said last week, a friend of mine messaged me on Facebook. I believe it was one of the other streams two or three ago, was Kyle and I's 850th stream, 850th game stream. So, hey Patel, how you doing, buddy? So I guess I don't know if we'll get to 1,000 this year. I'll have to usually 82 about 50. We end up with about 135 game streams over the course of a year. So if we're at 850 now, I'd have to probably throw in about 20 extra streams. Hey, wouldn't that be something if we won the third cup in a row at Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final and it was our 1,000th stream?
That'd be something.
That would actually be pretty. We could maybe well, they just got to get to the stinking playoffs before you worry about the cup. Why are you talking about the cup? We're going to jinx us. Oh, wait, you're not Kyle. Sorry. I was talking to you like you were Kyle. Oh my God. Yeah. Don Carter isn't getting free Panthers tickets. Good grief.
So one of these you're going to see Matthias celebrating their 100th.
Yeah, I think that's the last one. I did. So, all right, let me get the page ready to share.
You'll see Fluffy.
Okay. Hey, Dana.
Hey, Dana, we're doing the old 8 years ago videos from the start.
Okay.
We're gonna watch this. So we're gonna watch these together.
So what I've made just one video. So there's the first one Rocky. Is Hockey with Rocky, and then we've got what's gonna come next? Oh, the very first Crazy Bill.
Crazy Bill.
That's a couple minutes, and then this one's really long. I only saw a couple of clips of this. But
it's like 13 minutes.
It's like 13 minutes, and Donna was going to fall out of the chair laughing.
Oh my gosh!
So that's included.
But if anybody who's been a Panthers fan for that when that happened, they are going to think it's. I mean, I wasn't, but I thought it was hilarious. But
right, yeah, because a lot of this is pertinent. You know,
it's still for the Panthers.
Right.
Taking so long to get a coach.
Yeah. I had hair. Yep. And and then we have that one skit. We have a skit from how I used to do. And the recaps before I went to the format that I have now, the recaps were just a recap after the game, but I would always start it with some kind of a skit, but I didn't know how to edit anything. So it would you'd see me setting up to do the skit and then break it down and then go back to do the recap because I didn't know how to edit anything. I just put the whole damn video on.
So we're going to pause between each one.
The game with the Blue Moon beer. Oh my God. That's Kyle. All right. So
start with what? We're going to start with Hockey with Rocky.
Yeah, we're going to start with Hockey with Rocky. Okay. You got your headphones on to hear, so you can hear it. Well,
that was you are delayed when you talk. I don't know if the video is going to be like that, so I had to mute it.
Okay. All right. And now the Florida Panthers and Boxer Briefs presents Hockey with Rocky. And here's your host for Hockey with Rocky, Buck Edhead.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, it's great to see y'all. So tonight it is my honor to introduce to you a man who needs no introduction, but is getting one anyways. The Italian stallion, the heavyweight champion of the world, Rocky Balboa!
Hey, yo, how you doing? Huh? It's good to see you. Huh? Good to be here. How you doing, Underwear? It's good to be here. Yeah.
My name's not Underwear.
Yeah, well, underwear, a box of briefs, whatever's comfortable, right?
I think you're confusing the name of the show, Boxer Briefs, with my name. My name is Buckethead.
Well, your name is Buckethead?
Yes.
Your parents got a sixth sense of humor.
Tell me about it. So, tell us how you got started with boxing, Rocky.
You know, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked me that question. You know, not a lot of people know this. Before I was a professional fighter, I was actually a professional hockey player.
You were an NHL hockey player?
Yeah, you know, the thing is, when you grow up in the Italian neighborhoods of Philadelphia, you know, there's not a lot to do, right? You play a lot of hockey. Me and my friend Paulie, we play all the time, you know. When we got real good, we ended up playing, you know. We got on different teams, you know. But what happened, a lot of guys they say, yo, Rod, you know, you don't skate so good. Maybe you should fight. So that's what I did. I became a fighter, right?
Do you have any proof to show us that you were indeed a hockey player?
Yeah, actually, I do. I'm glad you asked that. I wanted to bring this along. There's not a lot of people know. That's me. There's Paulie. We're having a good fight. It was a good fight. I used to love, man. We would get going and fighting so good. It was great. We had a great time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I believe our audience can plainly see that this is Paul Loss, the former Florida Panthers defenseman, and I can't even describe this as a Photoshop job. What did you do, Rocky? Tape your head and body onto this defenseman?
What are you talking about? Hey.
His head's a little big.
Yo, let me tell you something. Yeah, look, let me tell you something, all right? That's me. That's my hat. And that's Paulie. Huh? What are we talking about here? Yo, I don't like your attitude. Let's move on to the next question, huh?
So, I was told by someone that you, of all people, know the real story behind the rat.
You know, that's actually true. I don't know how the story that is out got told, but I'm going to tell you the true story. Now, listen. My good friend, Scotty Melambowski.
Scotty Melambowski?
Yeah, captain of the Panthers. Scotty Melambowski.
Scotty Melambowski.
Scotty Melambowski. Hey, look. His mom was Italian. His dad was Russian, all right? Melambowski. I'm telling the story. So, look, this is what happens. Scotty's a captain of the team. His mom, like any good Italian mother, what does she do? She teaches Scotty how to cook, right? Scotty's specialty, spaghetti and meatballs and marinara sauce. Knock your socks off, okay? Oh, delicious. A little tangy, a little sweet. I'll give you the recipe before I leave, all right?
I'm on a diet.
Yeah, you look like you need one. So anyway, this is what happens. Everybody in the team knows Scotty's a cook, right? So, the pregame meal before every game, Scotty's spaghetti and meatballs, huh? So,
wasn't Stu Barnes traded because he hated the pregame meals?
No, that's not exactly accurate. Stu Barnes was traded because he's Irish. But anyway, no, look, this is what would happen. Every day, right? Every game, Scotty would bring in the big hot plate right there in the locker room, you know? And he brings in the hot plate and he gets this big pot going, right? And he gets the big old pot of marinara sauce going. Nice soft boil. Not too much of a boil, you know? You don't want to get splatters all over the place, right? So he gets this pot of spaghetti sauce going and he's an athlete. I know about these things, right? So he's got to go get warmed up. So what does he do? You got to go take a 10-minute hot shower. You see, that's how we like to warm up. You know, I like to get hot. Now me, I'm an athlete, but I'm a fighter. You know, I got to get hard. I want to get cold. You know what I'm saying? I get to the meat locker, you know, and I start pounding the meat. And then, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, get kicked.
It's all right.
I knocked you out, man. So anyway, telling the story. So Scotty's got his pot of marinara sauce and it's got a nice soft boil and he goes and he takes his 10-minute shower. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to ruin my diet.
So anyway, Scotty comes out of the shower and he gets ready to put the meatballs in the sauce, you know, and he forgot to put the lid on the sauce. So he goes to put the meatballs in and there's a rat swimming around in Scotty's marinara sauce. Okay? So now Scotty, he ain't too bright none. You know what I'm saying? He don't feel no pain. He's a tough guy. So what's he do? He puts the meatballs down. He reaches his bare hands into the boiling hot pot of sauce, and he pulls out the rat. And boom, he throws it up against the wall, and this rat, there splatters all over the place, and there's rat and there's guts and there's marinara sauce all over the wall, and nobody can tell the difference. Now, so what happens? You got a room full of pissed off, hungry athlete. And I'm going to tell you, I'm an athlete, so I know this. Ow. If you go out there as an athlete and you're pissed off, you're going to perform better. Okay? It's just the truth of it. All right? You got to be hungry. All right? And you're mad. All right? So Scotty, he goes out there and he gets 2 goals, and they come back to the locker room. The Panthers win. And Johnny B's like, yo, Scotty, that's a rat trick.
Johnny B.
Yeah, Johnny B, the goalie. He's like, yo, Scotty, that's a rat trick, man.
Johnny B, as in Johnny B. Goods.
Yo, John Van Beesbrook, the goalie. You don't know.
I know Johnny Van Beesbrook.
Yeah, well, that's where the song came from, okay? Chuck Berry used to live down the street from me. We'd be out there playing hockey, and Chuck would walk by and be like, yo, Johnny B. Good, man. That's how the story came out. That's how the song was written. Hey, so you know a little bit about history. Anyway, that's the true story of the rat.
So, what do you think about the current state of the Florida Panthers, especially their new owners?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. I wasn't too happy this summer. All right? I wasn't really happy about it. And I'm going to tell you why. My good friend, Rico Grumbaloni, gets traded.
Rico Gramboloni?
Yeah, Rico Gramboloni. The big defenseman. He gets traded.
Rico Gramboloni.
Dude, you don't even know the players? Maybe do some research next time. Get somebody in here that knows the players, huh? Rico Gramboloni, number 44. He grew up across the way from me. Tough guy. I wouldn't want to fight him, all right? He'll knock you out. But I tell you this, a couple of times, people got lippy with my sister. I was like, yo, Rico! And he's like, boom, he come over and be knocking guys out. So I wasn't too happy that he got traded. But as far as the owners are concerned, hey, Little Vinny in D.C., I grew up with these guys.
Vinny and D.C.
Little Vinny and D.C., the owners of the Panthers.
Lil Vinny and DC. Sounds like a rap group or something.
Yo, let me tell you something, all right? Maybe you know them a little different. Vinny Viola and Doug Seafood. But in the neighborhood, when we grew up, it's Little Vinny and DC, all right? And I'm going to tell you, we all grew up, Italian neighborhood, not a lot to do. The only things you really got to do is play hockey and basketball, right? But these guys, I always knew it was a little bit different. You know why? Because everybody else would be out there playing basketball and they're roller skating. There's a couple of weirdos, they're smart, but I don't know, they do things a little bit different. You'll be out there trying to get your dunk on, and here comes Little Vinny in DC in quads with headbands, messing with your head. But they're good guys. And I'll tell you this, long time, the league saying, hey, we're going to move the Panthers to Vegas. We're going to move the Panthers to Quebec. Panthers ain't going to be, in Florida no more. A couple of nice Italian gentlemen buy the Panthers. And 5 minutes later, the commissioner's having a press conference. And what's he saying? Yeah, we ain't moving the Panthers no more, all right? I'm just saying. It's coincidences, They're good guys. They're really good guys. But I tell you this, Little Vinny, he still owes me $20.
Vinny Viola, the owner of the Florida Panthers, owes you $20.
Yeah, you would think he would pay up by now, huh, Vinny? Huh? With my $20.
Why on earth would he owe you $20?
Well, that's a good story. I'm going to tell you right now, this is what happened, I remember this day very good because we played a hockey game and I actually scored a goal, It was a really, really good game. Really good game.
You scored a goal?
Well, yeah, the puck went off Paulie's skate, but still, a goal is a goal. But anyway, so we come out the rink one day, right? And I guess Little Vinny and DC, they kind of wanted to fit in a little bit more around the neighborhood, So we come out the rink and we look across the way at the park and there's Little Vinny and DC and they're playing basketball, right? And I say, yo, Vinny! And he's like, yo, Rob! And I say, yo, Vinny, I bet you I could come over there, $20, and I could dunk right on you, you know? And little Vinny's like, come on, Rock, let's go. So I drop my hockey gear, you know, and I get over there, and I get the ball, and I get it mid-court, and boom, 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 boom! I dunk right on little Vinny, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a $20 either, I tell you that.
You're insane, Rocky.
Oh, maybe one too many hits today. Huh?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have on Hockey with Rocky. But until next time, this has been Hockey with Rocky, presented by the Florida Panthers and Boxer Briefs. And I'm your host, Bucketheads. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. And make sure everybody tunes in next month. I'm going to tell you the true story about how I personally convinced Wayne Huizenga to even begin and own the Florida Panthers. Go Panthers!
You're crazy, Rocky.
Yo, come over here. I'll show you who's crazy. All right. So that. Oh, hold on. Why? Oh, I got to stop it over here. Hold on a second.
You didn't do the 2 points. You didn't leave the 2 points at the end.
I don't think I had been doing 2 points at that point just yet. Had I been?
Points at the end.
That was the end of the. I didn't cut anything, so that it must have been another one.
Okay.
It must have been another one.
Oh my God.
Dave says kind of like Rodney Dangerfield and Andrew Dice Clay had a transporter accident that melted them into one short person. oh no, that's funny. Yeah, he's still looking for the $20, Jason. Yeah, Kyle definitely looks like Matthias there. Well, no, Kyle would have been younger. Let me see. That was about 8 years ago.
He's 26.
26, so 18. So yeah, that would have been Kyle at about 18. All baby face, no beard or nothing. All right, so we'll play the next one. The next one is the very first Crazy Bill. And you'll see that I say this appears around 31 minutes into Cooking with Jaws, episode 1. So I had done a couple of videos called Cooking with Jaws. And in the first one, I actually made a commercial. And the Crazy Bill was actually the commercial. I dyed my hair. No, actually, no. No, I didn't. That's just how white it is now. The beard and none of these videos did I dye my beard. I can't because
you were still dyeing it when we met.
No,
I told you stop. It looks.
Yeah, but what I'm saying in none of those
no, that's
videos.
Your natural.
That's how white it's got.
That's 8 years ago when he was young and spry.
Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah, that's what the 8 years did to me. I had hair at the start too. So all right, so here it is.
This is Wild Bill.
Yeah, this is Crazy Bill.
Crazy Bill.
Welcome to Crazy Bill's all day, every day yard sale! Got 50,000 square feet of quality merchandise.
Air conditioning.
Don't forget to visit our dynamic big size pool with water park. Don't forget to dine at one of our 2 world-class restaurants. Woo! That cooking is always good. Don't forget to check out our selection of high-quality fishing equipment. What the Here at Crazy Bill's, we have only the finest, most modern-day electronics for sale.
Will this play my DVDs? My CDs? My records? You're kidding me, right?
right? We also have a fine selection of interior home decor. Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, come on! You ain't gonna want to miss our pictures. Oh, that puppy sure out of fun. Now remember, that crazy Bill, if we don't got it, we gon' get it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm the perfect infomercial guy. Good old Crazy Bill. We've done 5 or 6 of those, maybe 5 of those. They got longer. Like the last one we did was almost a half hour long. That one had the best scene in it that I think Matthias has ever been in. If you guys remember it, for those of you who did watch, when he had to pretend he was on fire, and we blacked out the screen, so all you could do was hear his screams. And I still to this day cannot watch it with just without absolutely rolling on the ground, passing out. The kid was hysterical. So what's next?
Kyle, what the freeze frame on a t-shirt that says
Yes. So can I just introduce the parts and skip this long whole thing here? This part, the part where I like it. Oh, I get like crazy explaining it. So let me just.
I thought it was part of the where you're explaining the fact that you're going underground.
Well, yeah, but I just want to
so
explain that here, because there I take like 5 minutes to explain it over and over again. So the video that you're about to watch, the whole shtick to it was that I had some kind of inside information as to why the Panthers' search for a head coach was taking so long.
No, you're trying to find out why.
I'm trying to find out why. Right.
You went undercover.
And I went undercover and got an interview with the Panthers, and it was supposed to be Dale Talon, but it ended up not quite being Dale Talon.
Here is footage from the first interview. Yeah, just the first one.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Hi, I'm Pablo. How you doing? Huh?
I'm Bug. It's good to see you.
That's good. That's nice to meet you. All right. Huh? I thought Mr. Talon was going to be here today with the.
He's watching through a hidden camera.
He's watching through it. Oh, okay. Hi, Mr. Talon. I like you. 2 points, raw. He's a good guy. I like this guy. So how we doing? Huh?
So for the record, please state your name.
Oh, because I guess you're recording me, right? Okay, that works. My name is Pablo Hector Delgado, but my friends call me the doctor.
Why do they call you the doctor?
Well, Pablo Hector Delgado, PhD. I'm the doctor, baby.
Where did we find this guy?
So, what we got today, huh?
So, tell us about your hockey experience.
My hockey experience. Actually, I was the coach of the Puerto Rican national team.
I wasn't aware they had a team.
Oh yeah, they don't do a lot of hockey, but what happened is now we play hockey in an Havana Supermax in San Juan. It was empty for a little while, but we get a petition together and we go ahead and we make it so we're going to play hockey instead.
What positions did you play?
Well, let's see. I played some power forward, and then later in my career, I was wingback.
I'm not sure those are hockey positions.
It's a little different, I understand. In Latin America, hockey a little bit different, And for example, we don't always have a puck, So sometimes you got to use maybe a passion fruit or a guava for that puck. It gets a little messy, And then we got to make the sticks from the chiba trees in the.
Why did I have to interview this guy?
Well, what are you talking about? I don't know. Anyway, what else we got today? Yeah?
So, what do you think about Corsi?
Corsi, I prefer Dos Equis, I don't like American beers. They taste a little funny,
Oh, well, what about Fenwick?
Fenwick. Well, here's the thing. I like to go fishing. Okay, fishing is fun. And if we're gonna make a good reel, but I prefer Daiwa or Shakespeare. So you ask me about Corsi, you ask me about Fenwick. What else we got, huh?
What about analytics?
Analytics, huh? I'm gonna tell you, my girlfriend, she's not really into the anal. You know what I mean? I tried it one time, she's screaming, Pablo, you're too big, But I don't understand, because that's like I'm your Rogers, I hung like a little mushroom, you know what I'm saying? But I tell you, she like a little bitch, like a little sissy, You might say she's non-analytic.
Okay, so I believe that's everything we need to know
That's
right
it
now.
for today, huh? All right, hey, it's nice to meet you, Buck, huh? All right, Mr. Talent, 2 points, rah! Hey, I hope I see you guys again. Go Panthers, huh? That's a nice tiger. All right, yeah.
That's a nice tiger.
So as you can see, Dale wasn't in the room with me, but first interview went pretty well, I thought, right? I mean, I pretty much presented myself as unqualified as possible to be the Florida Panthers head coach. And yet, shockingly, I can't believe it, and I know you guys can't believe it either, I got a second interview. Now, that interview, boy, I found out during my second interview what's taking so long, guys. You're not going to believe it. And you're not going to believe any of the things. I'm pretty sure right now, all of you are saying, I don't believe any of this. But it's true. It really happened. And here is the footage from the second interview. Wow.
Hey, Mr. Buck, how we doing, huh? Hey, it's good to see you. Mr. Talon, this is a good guy. I like this guy. Hey, look, I bring you a present. I bring you some bananas. I grew these myself, huh? Don't mind the stickers. Don't worry about it. But I make those myself. It's good.
That's nice.
Homegrown, huh?
Hey, look, Dale's waving through the camera.
Hey, Mr. Dale, how we doing? All right.
I love
Okay.
those bananas so much I ate them.
Oh, you ate all the banana. I can see you ate the banana. Look at this. All right, so I'm glad you called me back for a second interview.
Yeah,
I'm a little surprised. I didn't
was
know the first one got so
too.
good, But okay, so you got some more questions for me?
Yes.
Okay, I am ready. Let's go.
So, if you were the coach of the Florida Panthers, who would you make your assistant?
That's a good question. My best friend growing up, okay, he was the assistant coach for me on the Puerto Rican team, Chimichanga Mufasa.
What was his name?
Well, okay, the name they give him is a little long. It's Chimichanga Mufasa Bendejo Penga, but that's a little bit much, so we just call him Chimichanga Mufasa for short. Okay,
we have specific questions about the Panthers.
This is good because I know everything about the Panthers, huh? I love the Panthers, right? It's a great team. Hey, Dale, I love you too. All right, what we got? Give me a question.
So, what do you think about the new logo?
It look like dog shit, huh? I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you, it's you had a good thing going, it was colorful, the tiger jumping out at you, going rawr, 2 points. But now it looked like all military, trying to be all crazy. I don't like it, It looked like the avatar for Lion King 3, okay? Sarabi returns.
So, what do you think about the?
I did because
you have to ask that question. Why you have to ask me this question? Everywhere I go, now you make me mad, huh? Everybody asking me what you think about Corinthians, what you think about 44. I'm gonna tell you this, okay? It smells like a monkey's ass. Okay, in Puerto Rico, where I was born, where I grew the bananas, right? The monkeys will come up and they take the banana right from the tree, and then they swing right in front of your face, and you smell like a monkey's ass right in front of you. That's what the trade was like, okay? It's like you guys had Carlos Santana and you trade him for new kids on the block. That's all I'm going to say. So you asked me about the logo, you asked me about the Branson. You got anything else?
Yes.
Huh? Okay, what do we got?
What
do we got, man? Come on. Okay. I can feel it. You want me to? I'm ready.
These following questions are in strict confidentiality. I will warn you that breaking this confidentiality will result in your hockey team being personally managed and coached by Tom
Here
Rowe.
we go.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I won't tell nobody. Dale, hey. Okay, 2 points. We're good.
As you know, the Florida Panthers present themselves as a very conservative military.
Yeah, it's very family friendly. Yes, it's very good.
But
I like it.
That is only an image. In reality, we are Illuminati.
Oh.
And during the season,
What are we talking
should you choose to accept it, we participate in this program for
about?
every member of the organization.
Okay.
Every week of the season, we will do a wife swap.
What do you mean? Like I got to get rid of my wife?
No. Every week, for example,
What?
1 week, your girlfriend or your wife
And my wife, yes.
may stay with Duke's dad, and
Okay.
his girlfriend will
What?
stay with you.
Okay.
And then the next week, your wife may stay with Ekblad, and his girlfriend will stay with you.
Okay, I get it.
I
This
do
will work
not
out
remember
good, you know?
this.
Because my wife, she always wanted to have sex with Yager anyway, right? Because they're all look at their hair and the ponytail and all this, you know.
I get it.
And I see his girlfriend, she hot. And hey, I know there, and I heard about this on Buggy. You guys got the pool parties, right? See, I know you guys are a little sneaky, okay? And you know what? It's not so much different than Puerto Rico, okay? In Puerto Rico, we try things. Like an example would be, okay, look, I grow the bananas, right? I give my girlfriend a bucket of bananas, and she go down the street to Jose Cuervo's house, and he give her a bunch of tequila, you know? So it's like that. But, you know, I'm thinking now, she gone all day. When she goes, she bring the bananas, and she gone all day. But whatever, who cares? Because she comes back, she's happy, she got tequila. So it works out, man. I am ready.
So, good news.
Okay.
We're this close to hiring.
I am going to be the coach. I know it.
We just have one more question.
I bring it. Let's go. Come on.
Which is better,
Uh-huh.
pancakes or waffles?
Yeah. This is a funny joke. You guys are so funny. Fucking waffles. Like anybody would ever think that the waffle was better than a pancake. I mean, seriously. Right? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Yes.
Pancakes or waffles?
This is pancakes, obviously. I mean, why? I am the coach, right? Good. Because I can imagine you're never going to find anybody who says waffles. I mean, it would be like they have a brain. Their ass is a brain if they're going to say waffles. You guys are so funny, guys. You're not laughing, though. It's not. If you're seriously needing to ask me this, it's pancakes, right? You're not going to find anybody that says waffles anyway.
That's not really the answer we're looking for.
It's not. Well, then what are you talking about? You want somebody to say waffles are better than pancakes? Damn it, another one. You're not going to find anybody who's going to say this. What are you, crazy? This is why it's taking you forever.
I'm sorry. The
Are you
interview is over.
What are you talking about?
Thank you for all your time.
But you got to be joking me. I don't believe this.
Thank you for your time.
I'm leaving. Okay, mira, hasta kucha to boy. Rakabella Haranira Ekafia, Hare Dusnobek, and the Trish line.
We need
There
a
you have it. Shocking, disturbing. There's no secret. Obviously, you can see I was upset. I was disappointed to find out the real reason what the hell is taking so long. And it's clear now why this organization constantly and consistently misses the playoffs and trades away good players and all of these things. And so, hey, look, I didn't get the job. I don't think they're going to find anybody that meets their qualifications. I doubt it. And if they do, right? I mean, they ain't that bright. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully we find somebody that is qualified to be the coach, or at least maybe the Panthers kind of change their attitude, change their mindset a little bit, and just, hire somebody, guys. Draft's coming. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
This is another test. Hello. You're not laughing, though. It's not pancakes, clearly. If you're being serious, and I must... Son of a bitch, get back over here. Come on. It's non-analytic. It's non-analytic. Hold on to my bananas. Ready? Everywhere I go, the brass. Whatever you think about the tray with you, I tell you what, it smells like a donkey's ass. Okay, not a donkey. I have to start that part over. Okay, so ask it again. Not a donkey. A donkey's ass. Flying donkeys in Puerto Rico. That's going to be on the outtakes. That's the trailer right there.
Okay, guys.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get back there for a second. Okay. That's an evil thumbnail right there. Look at that. Now that is a thumbnail if I ever seen that.
Okay, back on.
Jake, do I still have the hat? No.
Did you it looked like shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, what
How
happened?
does that happen?
Because you're.
That's how easy it is.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. No, Jake, I don't still have the hat. I don't know what would have happened to it. I don't even remember a hat. I mean, I tell you what, for sure, I didn't remember the Guayavera still fits. Yeah. I still have that. I just don't have the hat anymore. I've got about 3 or 4 of the Guayaveras. That's all my grandfather, the one I just told you the story about with his accent. That's all he would wear everywhere. Guayaveras. That's all he wore. I appreciate that, Riley. Yeah, look at Kyle's evil eyes there. That's wild. Runway King says Kyle was trying to sell you something, but he ended up selling what he was trying to sell to. Yeah. Oh my God. Long game, I'm sure I'm not Cuban. No. Well, Italian and Russian, so I guess it's kind of close enough. Kazuma says we need this skit back. Yeah, I did not remember the wife swap thing. Oh my God. Yeah, I look like a Miami man. Yep. Yep. Yeah, ain't that the truth? All right, so we got 2 more. They're short. So this next one, this is the skit. So how the recaps used to work was I would just do a post game and I'd do a little skit or something, sometimes with Kyle, and we were just recording on a Surface Pro, so we're looking down. So for any of you that remember the Dana Carvey Saturday Night Live skit where he pretended to be Tom Brokaw, and they were having Tom Brokaw record different introductions for the news before he went on vacation. So we kind of did a spoof on that one at the beginning of one of the recaps. So that's the next little segment that we're playing now. Outtakes, that's the trailer right there. Okay, guys. Now remember, I said the beginning of the video would be fun and really, really stupid. So hang out for the next 3.5 minutes, and then we'll get down to business. All right? But for now.
Okay, Tom, we still need to record some stories for when you go on vacation.
Okay, so where are we now?
Right now, we're on NHL coaches. Gerard Gallant.
Gerard Gallant's a pretty young guy. We should be safe.
We're just preparing in case something happens, you know.
Gerard Gallant died today at age 53.
A little sadder, please.
Sadly, Gerard Gallant died today at age 53.
Okay, that's good. Now let's go to the double story.
Gerard Gallant died today at age 53, and the Cubs won the World Series. That's not likely to happen, really.
It could happen. Let's move on.
Okay. Gerard Gallant died today at age 53, and Donald Trump is our next president. Now, really? That's kind of, we don't need to do this.
You're the one who wanted to go to Barbados for 3 months,
Yeah.
So just read what we give to you, all right?
Okay, all right.
You're such a good
Gerard
actor.
Gallant tragically fell to his death today at Peter Pan's Flighted Magic Kingdom. Well, that's just ridiculous.
I don't know who came up with that one.
Neither do I.
Moving on.
Gerard Gallant died today at age 53, and the Panthers have traded Eric Gabranson. Now, come on. What moron would trade Gabranson? That's never going to happen.
What if another Chris Wells comes along?
Don't get me started.
All right, now let's do the Florida Panthers story.
Okay. Well, Gerard Grant isn't going to be eaten by panthers.
Doug McLean was.
Really? Okay. Gerard Gallant tragically eaten by a pair of Florida Panthers today. He was delicious. That's just gratuitous.
Hey, he's a former Florida Panthers coach. You really want to say he wasn't delicious?
Okay, all right. Good point. Good point.
Now let's do one in case we're invaded by Zimbabwe.
Oh, no. If we're invaded by Zimbabwe, am I still anchor?
If you're covering the death of Gerard Gallant, then yes.
Okay, all right. Ule bule bombe gumbe, Gerard Galante dede, ule bule boombe.
All right, that's great. Let's go to the next story.
All right. Gerard Gallant today at age 53, and I'm gay. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm not gay.
What if one day you wake up, Gerard Gallant is dead, you like men, and we're totally screwed? Megan Kelly would love to cover that story.
Okay.
All right, I think this is our last one here.
Shocking news today is the wrathful spirit of Stu Barnes has risen from the grave and strangled Gerard Gallant to death. Are we done? Are you happy?
Yes.
Now? Are we
yes.
done? Can I go?
Wait.
Wonderful.
What
What?
did you say?
Breaking news?
Yes, we have a live story.
Right
We're
now?
on in 5.
Right now. This is
Yes.
happening right now.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Breaking news.
Breaking news tonight as the corpse of Gerard Gallant has risen from the dead and is currently hailing a cab to get to the airport. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Say hi. This is my oldest son, Kyle. All right. That took us a lot of takes. All right. All right. Okay, get out of here. Let me finish. All right. All right. So I'm not responsible for the things that to say. There was a couple that Donna watched that she was like, "Yeah, we probably can't. We probably shouldn't air that." You know. You know.
I might lose a couple.
I wish I had you two recommend me this years ago. Yeah, it's been. I mean, when you really think about it,
These are funny.
you know, in terms of the algorithm, there's no real shock that I haven't grown on a normal pace. Hey, JC,
Oh.
your table levitated for a second with the witchcraft.
So if you're a member and you go back
Yeah,
and you go to the channel and you hit oldest videos first, you can see these lovely gems if you'd like to watch them over again.
yeah. There's the first 2 to 3 years. The first 2 to 3 years is on the memberships now, and I'm going to be adding more to that. What the reason I did that was all the way at the beginning of the year because I was getting tens of thousands of impressions a month by the old content, and nobody, of course, was clicking because nobody's going to watch an 8-year-old recap of a hockey game. And so my click-through rate, the channel's click-through rate was basically being destroyed because of all these thousands of videos that were so old that YouTube was still showing to people, but nobody was watching. So I made it all numbers only so that it won't get counted against my click-through rate on my algorithm. Because as soon as it says I've been on a binge for some reason, YouTube has recommended all the old videos. That's outstanding.
That's what it's doing in mine.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
I see a lot of comments. Also, I was telling him that people are just saying, "Hey, this is popping up in my feed like the last 4 months or so." So
Yeah. So I'm happy I did that.
these gems need to be seen.
When I did it, hey, JC says Donna inspired me to make chili today. Outstanding. Yeah. Still got an hour to go.
Ours was delicious.
So
I made it this morning and let it sit till it was ready.
yeah, no,
In a crock pot.
it was delicious. So there's just one more little video. It's about a minute long. And this is Matthias with Fluffy thanking everybody for 100 subscribers.
Okay. Hey, Bonnie Fluffy visit you. 100 subscriber. And Kyle have back for the JetBlue plane.
That's right. So we got 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers.
And what's going to happen for the Panthers tonight?
2 points.
All right. Say goodbye.
Okay. I almost forgot. If a Panther will eliminate, we will see Ollie the Jose.
Okay.
Panther as a long rider. Pieces folder and go on to Panther. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Say goodbye. Nobody knows what you're saying. Look at Fluffy.
Look at Fluffy.
Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Damn, what a good-looking dog, they said.
Yep. So there we go.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. All right. So there we go. Yeah, we miss Fluffy. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Yeah, Winston's in good company, man. Yep. I miss that boy. Let me tell you. It's we still have his whole picture thing looking at us. He stares at us while we're watching the hockey games. So hey Johnny, how you doing, buddy?
He's so good.
Yeah, it's right. I mean, he got older right in front of everybody, right? Was Fluffy a handful? Yes and no. So like he would never disobey. So like I could be anywhere with him. You know, if he knew he had the run of the place, like at the beach, I would let him go, you know, wherever he wanted to go, and that was fine. But in terms of any kind of behavioral or being overexerted, whatever, he was just so chill. You know, he'd love to go play with the other dogs and everything else. But
Was Cujo a Saint Bernard?
yeah, Cujo was a Saint Bernard.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
Yeah.
he was like a Rottweiler.
No, I'm pretty sure he's Saint Bernard. Hey, Trey. So yeah, Fluffy was it was, you know, like all the stuff that we used to do with him barking back, you know, back and forth with me, you know, in perfect timing. He was just born that way. You know what I mean? He just knew what I was saying and would answer.
Don't get yourself
No, I'm good.
tearing up.
I'm
now.
good. JC says it's crazy you think about it, how we've watched dogs get older and the kids get bigger.
10 years.
Yeah, because the age that I started with them, so Kyle was 16 and Matthias was 13, 11, 12. Might have been 11. No, he was 11 because he just turned 21. Yeah. I appreciate that, JC. Right back at you, man. You know, so we just wanted to share some of those. Now we're going to do this again sometime. Hey, Goat Slayer. What did I subjugate poor Kyle to? I think we need more of the Scarface coach personality. Not big on it. Not big on
So you
anal.
guys want to do this again?
Yeah.
Because I can find some more. We could do this again.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Lil J. The Kachuk trade and the Verhagen in overtime. That was a wild time for me, man. Yeah, David. We had a good time. You know, it's funny because, you know, for me, I do a video and like within a couple of days, just in the memory bank and to go on to the next one. But I'll walk into the room and she's got me on the YouTube video from 7 years ago, and I'm like,
Dying.
oh my God. And she's dying laughing. And I'm like, oh, I forgot how every video she's watching. I'm like, I forgot that one.
So funny.
Yeah. It was totally
The stuff you had to come up with when the Panthers weren't. I mean, people weren't. You know, it's not like it was playoffs.
well, and
Or
that
Stanley Cup championships
Right.
that you had back then. You just had
I
the true
can't-
blue fans that came around, that stuck around.
I think the next one I'll find the food ones because I used to do a lot of the post games. I would do. Remember the time with the waffles and the ice cream, and then there was another time with the chocolate cocoa puffs.
The Halloween one that for your 1 year that Emiliana made you the pancake. The pancake had marshmallows in it. It was a Halloween one. I watched that one.
Yeah, I have to remember that.
With the little rat. You had the little rat.
The little rat.
Yeah.
See, she remembers more than I do. Man.
I don't know why we didn't do that one today. I don't remember. But that was cool. It was your 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, JC, the Gabranson trial was so pissed. Yeah. On that whole thing. And that's what we've been talking about in the noon stream. And since we already got Kulikov back for the cup, we gotta win a cup with a bottom pair of Gabranson Kulikov. And that would undo that whole thing that happened. Of course, I suppose in hindsight, with the moves, well, no, because they changed direction again. I was going to say in hindsight, the analytical moves kind of worked, but they changed direction again when they did the whole thing with getting Maurice and trading for Kachuk and all of that. So
that's the cool thing. It's not only a this channel memory, but it's also a Panthers diary.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes I watch the older stuff and I listen to what I'm complaining about in between periods. And I'm just like, oh my God. It's like, oh my God. Like the players.
The Cubs really did win the series.
Yeah, I had to have done that after that all happened. I had to do that after it all happened.
We need an Ekblad skit.
You need an Ekblad skit to see if he unbans me. The trick would be getting it to him. The trick would be getting him to watch it.
Send Brother Gene to the stadium. They like Brother Gene.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, and over the years I just haven't done it as much as I did, little by little, Matthias moved out, the dogs died.
The Panthers
got good. So there's not as, you can't make fun of them if they're good. You know what I mean? So I lost a lot of material when the team got good and all of that. There's some things we can putz around about. That's why I try to do the Zito skits, No, there's no dolphin skits. That's a good question. Somebody, I think it was Patel, kind of suggested that maybe I should bring some of the skits over to the Dolphins channel because
they suck.
Because they kind of suck.
And that's what they were doing when you started with this. Now people tune in because they're good.
Right.
But the people who come to the channel when they're bad, they need to be entertained by something. It's not going to be.
Yeah, well, we were commiserating about how bad the team was, Ekblad should ban because it's always Ekblad's fault. Yep.
And you cheered them up with your funny skits, probably.
Yeah.
Say, hey, the Panthers suck, but Jaws is fucking fun as hell.
OJ says, let's be honest, Gabranson was a goof physical presence, but a huge bust. Cooley is much more valuable. Oh, yeah. I mean, good physical presence. Yeah, I mean, Gabranson got picked way too high for where he was. You know what I mean? But he if he had been like Uyghur was drafted in the 7th round, right? So if Gabranson would have been drafted in the 7th round, people would have said, oh, look, this guy's pretty good. But where he got drafted changed everything, Riley, you came because you were recommended by Twisted Wrister. Yeah. Patel says you can easily do a Mike McDaniel press conference. I mean, that's true. Kyle might be better at that. We decided, or I decided, that Kyle can be Paul Maurice.
He can't speak. He's like,
So the thing that is that I was gonna think about, we was gonna do a stream, and when you're doing these things, you have to be sure that what you're doing, and so We could just do that for an hour. Rangers Winter Classic has been leaked. Interesting. Oh, which, by the way, I saw up above, Colin, I guess, said we called up Jack Devine. So that's interesting for sure. That's a shame about Cole Schwint, man. I like that kid. I hate for him to lose a lot of time in development, but I guess, it's going to be long-term one way or another, Hey, Trey. David says, every player interview between periods, team playing well, we got to stick to it and keep working. Ain't that the truth? Have I thought of doing skits on TikTok, bring people to the channel? Well, I've been trying to add some stuff to the Instagram. We created a TikTok and I put a couple of the shorts on there, but they didn't get any views. So
It takes a while.
probably, and it's not like I'm going to be on TikTok engaging and scrolling with stuff. So
TikTok is dumb.
yeah, she's more of Instagram. She's more into the Instagram thing.
TikTok is a little trashy.
It's something. It's something. But Facebook is the devil. Hi for the people that are on Facebook. But yeah, Facebook is the devil. I mean, I have a client. I have a client, coaching client. We have done like Zoom meetings. And let's just say that somebody that we've been discussing only on those Zoom meetings showed up as Facebook saying, hey, you should friend request this person. There's never been any communication. There's never been any email, anything. It's only been over to Zoom, and Facebook told me to friend request the person. It's evil. That place is. Hi for everybody that's on Facebook, but I'm just saying, Mom, get off Facebook. Come on, Mom. It's the devil. What's his nickname, Bubba? Scientist says, you think Schwindt's collision affected Bob? Just seemed bizarre that he gave up 5 goals and 15 shots right after the hit. The devil is X. I don't know. Scientist, I never saw the replay. I don't know if they showed it during the intermission when I was doing the recap, but I didn't see, they never showed a replay of the collision. So I have no insight. All right, David. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, the devil is X. All right. I think we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. So,
comment if you want us to do it again.
Yeah, let us know
what you thought.
Let us know if you guys had a good time. We'll do it again. I'll try to find maybe more clips and have like shorter. You know what I mean? Because there's just a lot of material to cover. You know what I mean? And if you're watching this after it's been streamed, the way to access all of those oldie golden videos is to become a member of this channel, and the links are in the description. Yeah, David, I always want to do it again. Hey, thank you, Dietrich. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that.
Please do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we'll do this again. I'm going to be starting to do some extra streams, whether they be hockey streams here or over on the men's channel. So most likely between hockey and those streams, I'll be streaming 5 nights a week, and we're going to have some extra stuff on all the channels because I should just shut up at this point. Mel Trace says, do it again, make Jaws work more. Here we go.
Hey, I found the videos.
She did, yeah, she was watching them.
But that's not work because it's so much fun because he's so funny. It made my day. He gets the endorphins going and all that good stuff with laughter.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm glad you guys liked it as much as I did, hopefully.
Yep. And just keep in mind, she's seen all my videos and stayed. like the first week, she was like, "So I watched all your videos in the men's channel," and I was like, "Oh shit." And she was like, "I really like you. You're so smart." I'm like, okay, you want to get married?
Remember when you thought I dissed you because you didn't hear from me?
Oh my God. So the first day that we were talking on Match, she didn't tell me that she got up, 3:30 in the morning to go to work?
2:30.
She got
To
up
be to work at 4,
yeah, she would get up at 2:30 in the morning and go to work at 4. And so we were just chatting at like
the night
7 o'clock the night before. And like 7 o'clock, she just disappeared, just gone.
But I had told you I was watching your videos.
She said, "I'm watching your videos now," and then she just disappeared. And I was like, "Well, oh well."
So the next day,
Right.
I got up going to work at 4 in the morning, and he didn't hear from me.
Didn't hear from her.
And he thought,
Like in the middle of the day or something, like the middle of the day. She texted me. I'm like, "Oh, I thought you were gone." So, Patel, show the actual game on locals. I have to figure. Now, I'm not saying that, but what I have to figure out, and it's probably going to take two laptops, because if I'm streaming to YouTube using StreamYard, I can't. If I stream to locals to show the game, I don't know how I'm going to show the game on locals, but not show it on YouTube. Because I don't have enough of a following, you know what I mean? I don't know how else I'm going to get people to watch me on locals. You see what I'm saying?
call the cell.
What?
Call the cell. Have a chat.
Yeah. So
Patel.
we'll chat about that. We'll chat about that. So, all right, she's poking me. She's ready. She's ready to go somewhere now. So we're gonna go. All right, everybody, enjoy your night. I'm gonna go before I get in trouble.
Thanks for showing up.
Yep, I'll see you tomorrow.
Love you guys.
Love you all. See you tomorrow at noon.